I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Express and Star reporter Joe Edwards. Joe, we're looking ahead to Wolves against Hull City tomorrow night at Molineux. Of course, Wolves on the back of that excellent win against Middlesbrough. And, what can they expect from Hull on Tuesday?
I think Hull are going to sit back. They're going to sit back and try and hold on and just get a point if they can, as they did against Villa at the weekend. 0-0 that game was. Really frustrated Villa. Kind of quashed any hopes of Villa really, going for automatic promotion. They're going to have to settle for a playoff place at best now. Hull, they're not quite out of it. Last 6 games have won 2, drawn 2, lost 2.
Yeah.
Nigel Adkins is very keen on providing some stability, because since Steve Bruce left, I think it was the summer of 2016, they've had 4 managers. Adkins being the 4th. He's on an 18-month deal, but he's looking past that. Of course, the immediate aim for them is to secure survival. They're going into the game on 40 points. You'd expect, 1 or 2 more wins, they'll be okay.
Sure.
But they've got a big game against QPR at the weekend, and so because of that, there could be a bit of rotation for, for the Wolves game. A couple of key players might just be given the rest, and as I say, they'll set up defensively and just try and hold on for a point.
Could we see the return then, although he wasn't in the matchday squad against Aston Villa, of Mr. Nouha Dicko?
Possibly, yeah, I think so. The reports up in all seem to be that Abel Hernandez is not fully fit. He played at the weekend, but they want to rest him for QPR. Whether that is the case or not, we'll have to see. But if he was dropped, and either Dicko or Fraser Campbell are the other options, striking options. I think Dicko scored about 5 or 6 goals this season. It's not really quite gone as he would have liked it to go after leaving Wolves last summer. We know he's a quality player on his day, but you just do wonder whether these injuries that he's had over the past few years have really taken the toll. I don't know if he's quite the player he once was, but as we say, on his day, capable of hurting Wolves. Couple of other players to look out for: Sebastian Larsson, plenty of top flight experience, bit of a set piece specialist. Look out for him. Jared Bowen's their top scorer, 14 goals this season. Premier League clubs have been sniffing around him, the likes of Everton, Burnley, Brighton. So he's another one to look out for. Very left-footed. If you can, because he'll be trying to cut him from the right, going onto his left foot. Keep him on his right. He should be okay. They've got some decent players. But as I say, I don't think they're going to be too ambitious coming to Molineux. They're going to look to sit back, hold on, try and frustrate Wolves. Of course, they've got to make a couple of changes themselves. With those suspensions from Middlesbrough. But we said it a lot of times now, haven't we, that even though they've got players suspended, Wolves have got enough strength in depth to cope. Yeah,
I mean, you've got to look at Alfred Ndiaye probably coming in for Ruben Neves. Right wing back, that's the one that people are worried about. Well, not worried about, but who can play there? I suppose Ryan Bennett might be the favourite.
Yeah, it seems like that'd be the case, doesn't he? There doesn't seem to be a really natural right-sided wing back. Of course, Philip Fossaway is around. He's played a couple of games for the 23s, but he's not going to be risked. He doesn't see him. Of course, Ruben Vinagra's there as well, but he seems very much left-sided. So I'd suspect, Ryan Bennett at right wing back, and either Danny Bath or Courtney Hause in that right centre half slot. Probably Bath, really. I know he wasn't at his best against Villa recently. He was a bit shaky that day, but being the more experienced head, the one that I think Nuno, I think he's the highest in the pecking order. In terms of those replacements,
should still be a decent win, shouldn't it?
I think so. I think the key man for me is Elder Costa. He scored at the weekend, and he's got the pace and the skill to unpick that Tigers defence. Of course, they're going to, as I say, going to be unadventurous, it seems, and he's the man who's got the ability, as is Ivan Cavallero as well. I'd stick with that front three as well. Cavallero, Costa, and Afobe. I know Afobe came off for Bonatini second half of the weekend, but stick with those 3, get him a couple of goals, and move on to the next one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. 3 points tomorrow night. Me and Tim will be at Molineux for all the build up on this one. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.